All right, hey there, everybody. NCAA Sweet 16. We're about to try to get to the Elite 8. Let me quench my thirst real quick. We're brought to you today by Poppy. Poppy is good for your digestive, probiotics. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the board. Again, the leader that has been throughout. I hate to give this guy credit. I really do. My buddy Bernard, or as we call him, aka Beast, is still in the lead with a max points of 265. So technically, there is a way that this idiot could win without picking the winner. I really need to redo that scoring system. I'll put the scoring system up there. I gave you more points for lower seeds, for lower seeded teams in the first two rounds. So if you picked a 13 seed versus a 1 seed, to advance, you got an extra like 12 points, which is really where this fool made a bunch of extra points. Right now he's at 233 points, but can receive a maximum of 265 if he gets UConn to the finals for the national championship game. So if UConn keeps winning out, then he can earn his 265 and everyone else kind of loses out. There is a weird way they can still win. Let's look at Richie. Richie is in second place. Richie has a UConn. He had Houston as well as Bernard, but he had UConn as the winner. So if UConn wins throughout, it looks like Richard Hansen could be victorious. And then for number 3, ironically, my son, this is hilarious as I'm looking at it. My son has UConn and Purdue. My youngest son, I should say, Nathan, he's the one that says big brain on there. He's got UConn and Purdue, and if Purdue wins, Nathan could be the winner. I don't know how y'all are going to feel about that, but the dude did autofill. Knows nothing about basketball, unlike his old man could care less about it. Now, we got Scotty out in Michigan, and Scotty is currently in 4th place, and if Tennessee were to pull this out, he's got UConn and Tennessee meeting in the final, and if Tennessee wins, then it looks like Scott Deal will be your champion. Now, my oldest son, Anthony, who takes a little bit of time when he does this stuff, he analyzes it, he strategizes. He's a math guy like his old man. He's got UConn and Tennessee in the final, but if UConn wins, then there's a way that Anthony could be victorious as well. So he's got 2 of the final 4 teams left in this matchup. And there's some preliminary points in there as well, obviously, that you can pick up. But I don't think anybody had Clemson. So there you go. Now, I bring this up. Dave Goit, who has 2 in the top 10 again. Dave did pretty good. But he did choose Arizona. You never bet with the Pac-12, Dave. Come on. We know that, being from this coast. But Dave does have UConn and Purdue. And he did Purdue as well. But according to max points, sorry, Dave, actually, there isn't a way you can win. No, there is. 267. If all your picks came out and everyone else's doesn't, you have a possibility as well. Then yours truly is just kind of hanging out. I've been there. Top 10. Just like in everything I do. Top 10 in all. I am hanging out at number 8, and there is no way I can win. I don't think. Even if, because I have UConn winning this thing as well, but I've got Purdue and UConn in the final, and if UConn wins, then Anthony will win. Now, I bring up another bracket. Our old friend George Takata. God rest his soul. Oh wait, no, George is alive? Oh, okay. Anyway, just kidding. George picked Creighton, and that fool had a chance to win out if Creighton could have just pulled it off last night. And they did not do it. So, George, you're out, but I do think it's worth mentioning that you went out on a limb, you took a chance. I appreciate that. Life's all about taking risks. And then there's my buddy Ray. I only bring up Ray because he's in last place. And Ray, you had Purdue winning the whole thing, but man, could you just pick some correct teams? I don't know what the hell you did with your bracket, man. It's like a big X on this thing. Just X'd it all out, man. But you did pick the winner. And technically, usually, if you can pick the winner, you got a good chance. So there you have it, braketology. I do want to give a shout out to the Reverend who said that my NCAA updates are the are the mesh between a high school production and a hostage situation in Yemen. I thought that was pretty dang funny, and you might be right on. So anyway, there you have it, folks. Let's go NCAA tonight. The next 2 days is going to be some great games, and it might shift again. All right, take care. Peace.